human hero? This is your brain when you're struggling to focus.
All right, we're checking out the.
Showtime.
Welcome,
Let's do this.
welcome to the Will-O-Wisp Woods. So, we're a little late, but nonetheless, the show goes on, game continues, dice still gets rolled. So, welcome to episode 55 of The Journey of Grandiasha. Tonight, we continue our wonderful and interesting situation, we'll call it, from last week. After our wonderful players had finally met back up with each other, worked to find their way into a place they likely shouldn't be, and with a little ghostly help entering, they make their way down to the black market underneath the city of crows. With their discovery of the black market come a few interesting experiences as the group finds themselves among this strange purplish haze that hovers just above the ground. Not thick, but enough to be about half a foot high. Not an actual foot, but half of what's connected to your leg as the air moves with each step. And, of course, our wonderful Kiv is like in the corner of their camera. So I'm just gonna make that a little better.
Floral dragons, incredible creatures.
And then Kiv will return to their spot. Wonderful. Okay. That was interesting. Anywho, sorry, that bothered me. There we go. Find themselves among a purple haze as they see in this strange place a number of these buildings, if not all of them, are carved out of the stone that this cavern finds itself in. Among the streets, of course, are stalls and different shops, as well as people who wander them, trying to find things that they can't find anywhere else. Of course, this place seems to be well maintained, as there doesn't seem to be any security save for the very large stone golems that seem to wander. The paths filled with people attempting to hide themselves or stand out. give this group a very strange feeling of unease. And, of course, curiosity gets to one of them as they find themselves before a fountain within a small clearing, a small circle, small rest area within the paths of this city. Getting closer and being drawn in by the smoke, one of our wonderful adventurers almost finds themselves caught in a daze. Until met with the scaled palm of a black dragonborn, who pulls them away from the fountain and gives them a warning. And with a bit of pestering, information is given to help our wonderful players and wonderful adventurers find their path forward. With this information, they go to gather more. However, the group finds themselves watching as one splits off, trying to test their limits within the city walls of this cavern. Making their way towards a tower in the middle of a rather large clearing in the paths. This tower stands very tall, and at the top is an orb of some kind of glass that holds some sort of purple liquid that seems to bubble and gurgle. There are a few small offshoots of this building, but at the very top is another, one that splits off from the orb into a small sphere that seems to just hold this liquid, or at least that's what it appears like from the outside. However, as our adventurer gets closer to the space between the final person who's willing to get close enough and the tower itself, as they move towards the tower, the golems that prowl the area have begun making their way in the same direction. As around this tower, there's about 60 to 80 feet of empty path, as no one is willing to get close enough to this building for the golems to worry, save for one. Dwindle, May, and Odile are going to be watching as Nyla makes her way towards this tower. Nyla, what would you like to do?
I want to blend back into the crowd for just a little bit and cast invisibility on myself before trying to get in again.
Okay. So, I need a stealth check.
That fell off my table. Why can't I roll well at all? 11.
11.
Do I get advantage because I'm invisible?
If you had cast invisibility first, yes. However, to blend in and then cast invisibility without being seen...
Oh. Well, I was mostly trying to make it subtler than I'm disappearing, not like starting to walk towards the wall and then disappearing randomly while I'm outside of the crowd.
Well, if you're blending into the crowd to try and cast invisibility, you would have to blend into the crowd first.
That's fair.
So... then, I need a second stealth check. This one with advantage as you try to get closer to the tower.
$16.
16. You begin making your way towards the tower. However, all of you notice as Nyla, you walk, and as you walk, you notice the ground below you shifts with your steps. And you also notice that the golems are still making their way towards you as you get, or at least attempt to get closer to this tower. These golems seemingly stopping, turning, and heading in the same direction as you begin walking towards it.
And I used up my wings for the day. Or at least for the next 10 hours. I think so. Are they guarding the back of this tower as heavily? And I know that there's not a door there, but if I...
This is a large circular area, almost like a city center kind of thing. And it's probably about 120 to 140 feet of like open path, but about half of it or more is empty. There's nobody willing to get close to this tower. And in this area, there are 2 golems per patrol, and each of these patrols are kind of spread out around. So,
But what time is it?
that's a good question.
I'm trying to remember how long it's been since I used my wings last. Because I apparently rolled a 10 hours.
I
I
would
used
say
them last time, like, breakfast, basically.
I think it's afternoon to mid-afternoon. I could be wrong.
It's probably too early, but it's worth a shot.
Okay, so first you did the dragons, then you left, eventually found the bookshop. After that, you went and tried to find Odd. After you found Odd, you left her for an hour, which you went to the bake shop. And then came back to Odd and went into the black market. So I'm gonna run about at least 5 hours, at least.
Yeah, but has it?
But this is also
Has it been 10 hours?
this is note taker. This is note taker's help towards the DM. Sorry.
The question is, has it been 10 hours?
I'm just trying to help. I tried to help.
It's very helpful because I don't remember.
Yeah, I forgot all the stuff
anything.
that went into it.
However, I do know that it hasn't been 10 hours by the sound of it.
That's fair. I don't have any more ideas that probably won't get me killed immediately.
Maybe explain what you wanted to do in the first place.
Or a diversion.
Diversion?
While she's checking out the tower and trying to get closer without getting smushed, can I roll something to see if Odd might have heard like stories or just random rumors about the tower or the Dark Prince?
Roll a
Like she's
D100.
definitely never been here, but it's like I don't use that one. 87. Oh, okay.
Nope. Seems that not many rumors have spread about this place. Which is probably both a good and bad thing in different ways.
I'm so tempted to just make a mad dash for it, but that's a really, really bad idea.
Of course, we don't know where she
Just
is.
notice that Nyla's gone.
You all have noticed that she's gone. She split off.
Mm. Do we know which direction she split off?
Because of the smoke on the ground, you can see almost everybody's footsteps as they go.
Oh, then May is going to attempt to follow her.
Oh, it's just
Or then to
Dwindle and Odiel notice that more golems are starting to make their way over. Slowly, but they're coming. Seemingly keeping pace.
Do something about this?
I just sound like. I don't know.
Yeah. Kind of out of my element here.
She just
we're
like,
done.
you should tell them to get away, though. I don't think this is a good idea. I'm not going over there, though.
Likewise.
I need to go get them.
Where'd May go?
Wow, she went that way. She just went after them. After Nyla, I mean.
So we're just gonna stay here, or?
No, I'm staying put. I'm not going near them.
Okay,
She
we'll stay
wanted
here
to
then.
follow me, and I told you to stay here. Just tell
Alright.
Betty to go get them.
So Betty, go get them.
Oh, I'm doing things now.
Well, you already did. Right?
That's rude.
It's alright.
Well, Betty creates a diversion.
I mean, would you want one of us to tag along with you in the afterlife and be able to touch you?
I'm gonna go get the other two.
Yes!
Hello, Hootie. Thank you for the raid, buddy.
Hmm. Alright. Do I have to roll anything to find Nyla, or am I able to find her outside?
Well, Nyla's currently invisible. So
Oh!
I would like a perception check, but
I'm currently just like watching the situation, standing still, not quite in the crowd, but like not currently moving closer towards the tower.
well, I can safely say when you look down, it's a very weird feeling because invisibility already makes it to where you can't actually see yourself as is because of the way the spell works. But you can look down, and where your feet are supposed to be, you just see two circles in the smoke. And it's just, it's kind of strange looking down and feeling your feet there, but not seeing anything, but seeing that the world is affected by where you're standing.
This certainly didn't go according to plan.
That's weird.
Funny enough, psychotrance.
However, you do notice, May, as you're trying to find the invisible Nyla, you hear Eddie's voice as he kind of pops up next to you. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Picking flowers.
I don't see any flowers.
No idea, no idea. Do you happen to see Nala anywhere? I got a 16, by the way.
You know what? That's a good question. Okay. I'm having to do research.
What's the topic?
Whether or not the ethereal can see the invisible.
Oh, I
Question.
think
Well,
yes.
yes, because I'm looking
I-
at see invisibility, and it talks about the ethereal plane and ethereal creatures. So I feel like that would be a yes.
But the issue is whether or not ghosts can see invisibility.
I feel like yes. Or they would never be able to see each other.
Oh my god, how many ghosts has Eddie seen?
Too many.
Is that who he's talking to when we're all sleeping at night?
The people who haunt Dwindle.
I'm actually having to do research right now because I don't actually know how that works.
Ooh, here's another question. While she's invisible, could she see other invisible things?
No.
Wouldn't that be a fun thing?
That would be pretty cool.
Interesting.
Or ghosts could always have see invisibility up. Because that's pretty much what Eddie's doing for us, right? Because only we can see him.
Can Eddie choose who can see him and who doesn't?
Mm-hmm. Well, somebody's got constantly see invisibility up, so. Because Eddie's a ghost. They're normally invisible.
This is...
I would say if you can't find anything real quick, make a call.
As long as we're consistent about it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
fine.
mean,
either
this
way.
is homebrew. We can spice things up.
It's true. To make any future ghost combats very, very interesting if they decide that they can see people who are invisible. But not necessarily in a way that I'm opposed to.
I don't like this. Because people can't fucking agree on it. Even on the stack exchange. It's so dumb. It's like some people are like, but it bends light to where you can't be seen, so obviously it's, you know, you're transparent. And I'm just, then other ones are like, they're not transparent. You're literally just making it to where you're refracting light. If you're using the same argument, you're refracting light in a way that bounces off your body so nobody can see you. And it's like, so ghosts can still see because you're still technically a solid object. Then other people are like, but you're not, they're not able to see because their senses are like, it's a gray haze and this, that, and I'm just sitting here confused as shit.
Well, I mean, we can always see if he just perceives the footprints, if that, or like the stuff, if nothing else.
It's true.
You
You
can
know
let
what?
the dice decide.
You know what? Everybody roll a d20.
Okay.
20. Why couldn't I roll that when I was
20.
stealthing?
15.
Why can I only stealth against my friends?
That is a good question.
Because I disappeared
I think you have
from
trust
these
issues.
people. I feel really called out right now.
I think you may have... Why do I only stealth from my friends? Everything else seems to find me so easy. Well, maybe it's the trust issues.
Perception.
Alright, James and Kiv, what did you get on your d20?
DOS.
15.
Alright, there are 5 of us. I rolled as well. Odds were can't, evens were can. So, it seems that ghosts can see through invisibility.
Cool.
So, we're going to just have to make sure that that stays the way it is.
Chat, help us remember.
So, fun question then. Does that mean we are also ghost? Because we can see Eddie now?
No.
Did we die?
I hope not. I mean, we're eating a lot of food, so.
Considering what you guys have been through, who knows?
That's true. The funny thing about dead people is that they don't know they're dead.
Until someone else tells them.
I should not have said that.
Mm.
It's okay.
Hang on.
I made a mistake.
Oh boy.
Yes, but
Can you see her, Eddie?
Yes. Can you not?
So he views it as
Unless I'm
normal.
gonna look around.
That's fun.
It's, you know, a little weird, but I can still see her.
Where is she?
Oh, you genuinely... Okay, right there. And he kind of points in a general direction. Nyla's not there.
You want to get closer, Eddie? Like, can you like help me out, please? Did she die?
Give me a moment.
Emma?
And he kind of floats off. And he passes through people as he's doing this, by the way.
There's
See
other
the
people
people
this
getting
close.
shivers. Like, oh, this is
Hmm?
weird.
There's other people this close.
He kind of floats through. And he kind of stops by Nyla, who's just standing there, trying to pay as much attention to what's going on around her as possible. Trying to pay attention to the golems, trying to pay attention to the tower, looking for an opening of any kind, and all of a sudden, what you doing?
You can see me?
Yes. Why does everybody keep asking that?
Well, apparently the golems can see me too. Is this spell working?
I don't think anybody else can see you. If that makes you feel any better. May back there was asking where you were, and I pointed you out, and they can't find you, so...
I mean, it means it's been working, but like not against the people that I'm trying to make it work against.
You seem to be very good at that.
You're not wrong. But that hurts. That hurts my feelings just a little bit.
Well,
Too bad.
backhanded compliments usually do that. However, if it makes you feel any better, the spell does seem to be working. It's just...
Not quite good enough.
If it makes you feel better, we did have one golem that we used as security for where I lived at the time. The wizard explained that the reason you use the element that you... Is Discord having a stroke again? It is. My Discord has frozen once again.
Weird.
Oh.
You look and sound fine.
Discord on my end has just outright frozen.
Uh-oh.
I can still hear everybody. That's cool.
That's
But-
good.
Everything is frozen. Hold on.
So now it's your turn to take screenshots.
Yes. Oh no, I don't
know.
No. No.
I'm fine, I'm fainting. You, on the
No.
other hand.
I don't want to know. I don't want to see my screenshot. No.
Oh wait, you can see the screenshot on Twitch. What it would be.
Oh wait.
I just look concerned.
Yeah, you look very concerned. Kim is very in depth in something, and I just yeah,
Weird vibes.
no.
Oh, I'm just drawing Nyla.
You're drawing me?
I don't have any, like, portrait art of you, so.
About to be
No.
squashed by a giant.
Yes, it's
Yep.
true. Seems like the only proper fate.
Squish squash. Goes the Nyla.
Dude, genuinely speaking, I don't understand. Wonderful. We love this. Dude, that is the second time that has happened, and I don't understand.
That is really weird.
Strange indeed.
Yes, I have so many random screenshots of people.
I don't have a
just
bunch.
frozen.
Only a few. There we go. Right back to normal.
Fine, normal.
Nothing about this group is normal.
I did get a thing.
You got a thing?
Things are fun.
A thing. What is that thing?
Okay.
Oh, that's in system. Dude, what the fuck is going on with Discord?
I do not know.
I'm gonna have a stroke. What the fuck? Discord. End. Fucking... What the hell? I'm actually gonna have a stroke.
Evens up, odds down. Oops. Evens, so up. It's more practical for battle anyway.
Gonna have a stroke.
Don't have a
Please don't.
stroke. Strokes are not good for your health.
Neither is Discord having a fucking aneurysm. I'm gonna
It's
lose
true.
it.
No one, including Discord, should be having strokes.
What the fuck? Okay. But yes, I got a thing. Is James.
Screenshots of people while Discord sucks are very entertaining
Yes.
for some reason. I have
Is
a-
James doing a paint?
James is doing a paint.
James is doing it.
it's very
Okay. What the fuck?
I accidentally hit the rock, and now I have to recreate the rock color.
Okay. Everything's
Bigger task than I think.
back to normal, I think.
Trying to recreate a color that you've made is very difficult.
Okay. There we go. Everything's back to normal, I think.
Hope.
I'm gonna lose it. Anyway. I don't remember what was going on.
Eddie was telling Nyla about golems that used to guard his place.
Yes. You know.
But where did it die on? General, are you there?
So, when we had our wizard at the time, golems were mostly used for the areas that they were made of the same material. Mostly because of the fact that it's easier for them to travel in it, they use it to feel, and overall it just kind of makes them stronger. Because when you damage, like, say those stone golems over there, if you were to damage a stone golem here, more than likely it would regenerate using the stone around it.
Mm. So you're saying it has like the sensations as well as the health of the floor, more or less?
Kind of.
Interesting.
I don't actually know how it works. I just know that whenever, you know, golems are around, if they're made of the same material, they usually can use that material to their advantage.
Yeah. So maybe we should come back when I can fly.
Or we just don't go towards the big scary tower.
There's
May's
It
gonna
might
follow
be
towards where
where
we went.
what we need to find is, and I don't have any other leads.
That looks like a city center. I don't think that's where we need to go.
Hmm.
I mean, it might be. But I don't think so. I also don't want to go in there, so...
Yeah, but you don't want to go in anywhere.
There are a lot of places I'd like to go in. However, that is not one of them. I don't know what that purple stuff is. I don't really want to touch it.
Yeah, apparently it's not good for you.
Ah,
So I hear.
then my suspicions were correct.
You got any other ideas?
Nope.
Has May approached her by now? Yeah.
Oh, hey.
What
You-
were you trying to do?
You hear Nyla. You don't see Nyla as the invisibility
Nyla.
spell is still there.
Oh, no, I don't?
No.
Oh, okay. Eddie, where'd she go?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Disembodied voice.
She's gonna.
Where are you?
Slightly.
She's gonna jump and like...
I'm right here.
Nyla?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look down, probably noticing this is the... You're invisible? This is something that you now shown me you could do?
It's a relatively recent development.
Huh. What are you trying to do? What's going through your head?
Isn't it obvious? I'm trying to get in.
Why?
It seems possible that the Rakshasa is in there. I know it might not be, but I don't know where else to look.
Right, well, what's stopping us?
Hasn't spent.
The
It
golems?
hasn't even spent a full hour in the black market. I don't know where else to look. Hmm.
The golems? I'm gonna look around. What? Are they keeping you from going in? Are they like guards?
When I start walking towards it, they start walking towards me, even when I'm invisible.
So we'd need a distraction.
Yes.
Gonna look towards Eddie.
What?
Eddie, you can make things like notice you, right? Like made us notice you.
I can choose who sees me, however. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy for me to do much of anything. If I try to lift anything too heavy, it takes a lot of energy out of me. If I expose myself to a lot of people all at once, apparently that takes a lot of energy.
What would you say just to one more?
Or what if you grab something smaller, but big enough to make a noise when you dropped it? Somewhere far enough away for me to give me a chance to get in.
I'm all for testing my own capabilities, but are we sure that one little rock or something of the sort is going to get people's attention?
No, but if
What
we
I
could
think-
try. We're just trying to get the golem's attention.
If one golem sees you, the other, and it starts going towards you, the others are going to as well.
Do we know that?
It makes sense. They're
Yeah.
made of rocks.
But if only one can see me, then wouldn't only that one come to... Am I able to make myself not visible to people. I don't think I've ever tried that.
I just have one question. How far are they away from Odd and Dwindle? Like, what's the distance right now?
Have you moved up at all in this clearing
Nope.
area? No? Well, then
No.
they're probably a solid 70 feet away right now.
We're gonna say we're alright.
Eddie shouldn't be able to get that far away from Odd. There's only 50 feet clearance.
Uh-oh.
100. And the farther he gets, the less... Or the... It's not less... The farther he gets, the weaker he gets.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, I see.
If I'm not mistaken. It should be 100.
So would that work in opposite? The closer he is, the closer.
Well, if he's been pretty close to Odile, and that's why he's been able to freely move books and stuff like that. However, you're not entirely certain as to how extensive that capability actually goes.
I was just asking, yeah, what the distance was.
I suppose we all always could come back later when we are well rested and ready to go.
Sure.
And when I can fly, because that would be really helpful.
Where are you going to fly to?
Into the door. If they can see me because of this, then maybe that would help. Wouldn't leave a physical trace. Else wouldn't be touching the ground, which apparently they're connected to, at least theoretically.
Thank you for the follow, Lucky. Welcome to the Will-O-Wisp Woods. I don't know why that alert didn't go off.
We're streaming D&D.
I guess that's fair.
I guess we could also look elsewhere for this dude, but this seems like the most likely place given what we hear about it and the fact that this is very large and centralized and seems like a likely place for it to be.
If this is where, like, he's guarded,
Hello, kid.
the bartender did say that what we're looking for moves around a lot. Do you think that it would be possible for this thing that's so heavily guarded to move around a lot?
That's a fair point.
Maybe we can go talk it out with Odile and Dwindle. See what else we can try to do.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, let's get you away from these rocks. Thanks for the help anyways, Eddie. It's much appreciated.
It's true.
I'm just happy to be here. It's not like I have anything else going on. Or anywhere else to go. Or anything else that I can do. Or anywhere else I
Your only
can
existence.
Stop it before it gets too depressing here.
Yeah, you sound like you're
Well,
spiraling a little bit. Maybe we need to change
You
subject.
got your books.
Yep.
It's true.
Got my
We have-
books.
Endless sources of entertainment or our pain and suffering.
And we do pain and suffer a lot.
It's true. We really are
I'm gonna
melodramatic.
try to pat Nyla on the shoulder, like,
Thanks.
feeling it out.
You're off
Did I
by
touch
like
you? I don't.
you're off by like 2 feet.
He goes
What are you aiming for?
to the left. Nyla,
are you trying to pat my shoulder? I'm gonna move so that I'm underneath her hand.
Yeah.
You feel a Nyla. Oh, there it goes again. Oh. Yeah, you feel a Nyla. Well,
Alright, well, let's get back to them so we don't anger any more rocks.
That's probably a good plan.
yeah, those golems are terrifying.
Oh, they're fine.
Maybe to you, between being squashed by a living rock and anything else, I think I'll choose anything else.
What about rats?
Dysentery.
Okay, look. Almost anything else. How about that? As he then begins floating off in a slight huff towards Odile.
We got him. He's jumping. We got him.
Yep. Also,
Yes,
you,
they're working.
how would you get squished between rocks? Like, that's not... Is that possible for a ghost?
Maybe.
Magic.
Maybe not. I'd rather not find out. Those moving rocks are magic, so who knows? Maybe they'll magically find a way to make me regret everything.
Fair enough. I guess you can have some substance sometimes.
You like get closer on, just like locks on Daddy, like.
Tell us everything.
Everything of what?
What happened?
Nal is invisible. Looks at where she thinks Nal should be.
I'm actually like over here, but close enough.
Ah,
Dwindle and Odile hear a disembodied voice that sounds very familiar.
It's just me. Or maybe I should do this while I'm invisible.
so, what'd you figure out?
Not a whole lot, other than a couple of ways we are not able to get into this tower. Turns out these golems are very perceptive, even when I am invisible.
Well,
I don't know what else to do. Where else should we look? Should be
Yeah,
obvious.
what are we looking
Perception
for?
check.
Creature with backwards hands that makes deals, like a lot of deals.
Does Wendell know anything about that? Would Wendell know anything about Remoraz? Not Remoraz's, but Rakshasas? Fair.
Can I roll a perception check?
Sure. What you looking for?
Just looking around, see if like there's people like intensely staring at us, kind of thing. That
Everyone.
not
all of
like
them.
the not like the, not the normal. Oh, they're staring at us. No, like intense.
All of
Fight
them.
me.
Everyone.
That's a 14.
Everyone.
Cool.
Odile
Randolph.
feels the crushing weight of every eye set upon her.
She just kind of hides again back into her cape.
Wait, seriously? Like everybody's looking at us?
I'm a Commodore.
No, Carpenter's head's just like sticking out of the cloak, so you don't see Odd's head or face. It's just his.
Like the dog with the human hands. Oh, hey, Garmador.
I'm Gabador. I am also confused.
Fair enough.
Amador, what
Kind
do
of
you think of that big shiny orb?
No. No.
Said Isla. Now the screen's go. I'm back. Black. What the crap?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
that's
on
her being
purpose.
invisible.
I'm invisible.
Oh, sorry. I'm waiting. I'm listening. I'm
Gabador does
responding.
not know what the big purple orb thing is.
Neither do I. I want you to go find it.
Absolutely not. That would not go well.
Are you sure?
Mind you, I'm still
Dude.
holding on to him.
We are not sacrificing Garmador to this purple orb.
I am still holding on to this twig.
And if he even thinks about escaping, I'm gonna grab him.
I'm just making sure.
Who you're making sure? Me? Dwindles did it in a jokingly manner.
I don't understand jokes.
It's Garmador we're talking about here.
Mhm.
What? I will do an athletics to see if I can hold this twig. I'll do it.
Garmador doesn't understand 99.9% of human language, including but not limited to sarcasm.
Well, this is dwarven sarcasm, so yes, he's going to say it.
However, nonetheless. Looking around, Odile, you do see a few passing glances as Dwindle's armor does look like it could fetch a pretty good price down here. But for the most part, most people are ignoring you, as it seems down here you mind the business that minds you. So it seems that a lot of people are trying to steer clear of each other as well as you all. As for stairs, no. You look around and you don't feel or see anybody paying close attention to specifically you.
Can I roll to see if there's any other way, like any main entrance or something into this orb?
Roll a perception.
Eh.
Hmm.
10.
Well, looking at it and looking around, it looks like, so the way this building is set up, it's almost like a wizard's tower in the sense of it's mostly cylindrical, and there's one main entrance at the base. It's large, but it's not massive. However, this tower only seems to have the one main entrance.
Oh, so it does have an entrance.
Yes, it has an entrance at the base of it. Set of double doors.
Door guarded. What do you guys think? Should we keep on searching for this thing elsewhere and then come back to this, like, maybe tomorrow once we're all, if we can't find anything else, or any other ideas on how to get into it without, disturbing the golems?
I mean,
Have
there's
we
so
tried
much
the front
noise
door
this
yet?
place.
The problem is the golems start making their way towards me in a very ominous sort of way whenever I start to walk in that direction. Not that we couldn't necessarily take them on, but I feel like that's probably not a good idea given where we are right now. And there's gonna be too many friendly people around here.
I personally don't want to. I don't want to fight that thing.
Coming from you, I take that very seriously.
It's a giant fiend of rock,
It's true.
and there's a lot of them
would be the one that
apparently.
would-
So
Yeah.
one on us. If we could take one on, yeah, sure. I feel we can maybe take it on, but
And there's no telling how many more things will be on the side of whoever is inside of that. I don't really have a good feeling about that. So maybe we just look for other places for now and then come back to it in a different way tomorrow if necessary.
were you given any leads?
Oh, well, down here is about the biggest lead that I have. He'll be in a place where there's a lot of dirty money, most likely. And this seems like a very high likelihood for him to be down here somewhere. But this place is huge, as you can tell, and so it doesn't really narrow it down a whole lot. But he's probably down here somewhere. And like I said,
Can we
his best
bribe
plan.
someone?
Can we bribe someone?
I say that pretty loudly.
Oh. I don't have very much money, but
Any takers?
Roll a d100.
$53.
Doesn't look like anybody's interest has been piqued, per se.
you can always also ask a certain someone, but that means we won't have their help with the fight itself.
Wasn't what's he called him? The bartender?
Bartender?
Didn't he kind of have an idea what you're talking about? So wouldn't he be an excellent lead?
Yeah, but he also had a high price.
What's the price?
And couldn't get specific. I don't remember what was the price.
I
May?
said the price
The
is...
platinum per question.
Yep. It's based on the question. Platinum per question, depending on what it is.
Alright. How far are we from that place?
Not far.
How you guys feel about... I'll pay.
I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt.
Same thing is, if this is a target we need to hit, and he is our good source, why shouldn't we look around if we have somebody who could give us the best information?
That does make sense,
Well,
although I'd
asking-
be careful because these people have a tendency to answer incredibly vaguely for a lot of money and not have any takes backs. So just be careful about spending all of your money without actually getting any real answers.
How much do I have in my pouch?
And that's a good question.
Odiel's just continuously shaking.
Where'd my money go?
Do you have any ideas, Odd?
I'm looking down. Where'd my money go? Am I missing some? Never mind. I mean, you know, where'd my money go? I don't know where it went.
We can also consider going back up to the surface, reconvening, and trying to come up with a better plan now that we know a little bit more of what we're expecting.
I'm perfectly fine asking a couple questions, or correction, I kind of want to.
Okay, I'm certainly not going to stop you if you want to.
Alrighty.
Right down here.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine going. Actually, correction, I will prefer if we go back to the surface after we're done with this.
That's fair. I think I should probably sleep on it before I actually start fighting anything big.
Indeed.
Worst comes to worst, the wing scenario.
He's up a couple of very handy things since
That
the
was
last
way too
one I
close.
rested.
So wait, you guys are going back to the bartender?
To the bartender.
And I am still in.
While you guys are doing that, Odd's going to try to stealth away from you guys at that point.
I've been keeping an eye on you.
No, because you guys were going straight to the bartender. You're not looking for Odd for directions.
Same time, I've been keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, we're still trying to make sure the group is staying
Because
together.
I'm worried for you.
Yeah, because Nyla keeps sneaking off, so we all have to keep an eye on each other.
Sure. Don't keep an eye on Nyla, and she keeps disappearing.
I'm still in.
Well, she always turns back up. You, when you disappear, we're really worried.
Yes, it's true.
I'm still gonna do it though.
Not to mention you look scared out of your mind, and Dwindle's like, I can't leave her alone.
I'm still gonna try though. 20 plus 4, that's a 24.
Oh no.
Dwindle's gonna start panicking. Where'd I go?
Well, when do you even notice? That's the thing.
She's right.
You see that he's keeping an eye on you, though. That's the main thing. He's not trying to ruin your fun or anything, but he's worried.
No. But
Yeah.
it's adorable at the same time. Like, when do you notice? Wait.
It's more of he
Is
just
Eddie
looks
still
away for
there
a
with
second, and then he just basically, no, where'd she go?
Yeah,
I will try and see her.
The real
I have
thing
to get a
is
necklace.
Is Eddie with you still, or did Eddie follow on?
Another 10 perception.
Can I also get a roll perception?
The issue is, do you have Rovan with you?
Yeah, I do.
You have to do a stealth check for him.
Okay. Come on, Bubby. Wait, where are you? Aren't you in? Hold on, I just gotta find his stat sheet. Where you are, my Bubby. He has nothing towards that, so. How's an 18?
I rolled an 18 for perception.
I'm clueless. I can't. I don't know where she goes. So.
Then it seems that Nyla is the only one that knows where anything's going.
Got a 19.
I'm gonna follow Rovan.
Aren't you so invisible too?
Uh-huh. Because the other two are totally fine going back to that bar place. She wants to make sure that Odd's okay, because she's also concerned about her.
Well, you're the one that accidentally sold your soul.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Huh? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I didn't hear that. Oh my gosh!
That's right. Nyla sold her soul.
Not yet, but if we don't kill this thing.
basically.
Within 2 days.
No, we technically have more time for that. We just had to like have the possibility of doing.
Man, that's a win-win for what did you? I don't even want to know. Yeah, Dwindle can't learn of this. He's going to be. He's going to be a very angry man. And you're not allowed to do stuff by yourself anymore.
Odds already said we need babysitters.
The
We have to
sad thing is,
dance.
it's really not even worth it. At least not for the current thing that she sold it for.
Mm-mm.
It's only possibly worth it for what she might get later on if she does another deal with him.
You're not doing another deal with this. Whoever this person is after. I don't care. That sounds like a demon or devil.
Oh yeah. No
It's
doubt.
definitely not
It's a
human.
demon.
It's definitely not human. There's some very
That's
big
common
reason why Nyla has
knowledge in
not told
worlds
Dwindle
normally. You don't make deals.
Lanier. That was his name, was Lanier.
yet. But yeah, there's a very real reason why she hasn't told either Odd or Dwindle the consequences yet. And has no plans to do so.
Well,
Yeah! As a player, I'm like, oh no!
Oh yeah, it should be real interesting.
Interesting. Sure, that's a word for it.
It's a catch-all word. But yeah, those are the possible consequences.
Possible.
If we succeed, then I don't have to lose my soul.
For a book? Was this all for a book?
not even. Nope, it's just word of
No.
mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm happy I didn't watch. This is a general reaction. Why? Uh, read the fine details, date it.
I mean, do you want to know
You
why?
get this, but I get your soul. Thank you. Come again. Oh wait, you can't.
I mean, do you want to know why?
No. Everyone doesn't even care at this point. He's just like, okay, let's just get this fixed.
It's like fight.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Uh-huh.
So Dwindle's looking for Odd now. I'm getting nowhere with that. He's getting nowhere with that.
But yeah, I'm following Odd.
Did Kiv or May fight this lady?
Depends on what May got for a perception check.
I got a 19.
A 19. You would also notice that as Rovan wanders or attempts to wander off.
No, And she's gonna like kind of like try to get his attention as she starts like walking towards like last scene of
Okay, just follows. Just,
Because Odile can try and sneak off, but Rovan has to try.
Wait, can I hop onto Rovan and then no one can tell that I'm riding?
Robon's the only person now stage I know of. It would be Robon.
Rovan, go.
And I'll just whisper in his ear. Keep cool. Wait, cool.
No, Rovan would automatically just drop, going, I have extra weight on me randomly. What's going on? That's the reality of that.
Oh yeah, I said Dwindle. She's also gonna say Nyla because she doesn't realize Nyla's gone.
How long does invisibility last?
An hour.
Is this greater invisibility?
No, it's just regular invisibility. Greater invisibility makes it to where you can make multiple targets invisible for an hour.
It's an hour concentration.
No, that's just upcasting the spell. Greater invisibility allows you to make attacks and actions and stay invisible.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not actually gonna hop onto Rovan, but I am gonna follow them.
Okay.
Donald's gonna run over like he's not.
Odds
quiet.
trying to get away.
He's
and
like, hold there.
going to a
Where'd she
corner.
go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Show me, boy.
She's trying to go away.
Show me. Picks up the thing. Picks up everyone. Show me. Show me the money.
Did I roll a perception to see if I notice that they're following me?
You can probably hear Dwindle.
Probably.
I'm gonna stealthily follow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Sure.
Do I roll perception? Yes.
Oh wow,
Yes,
I
okay.
rolled a nat 1 plus 6.
Don't you have advantage?
I think you hear me. I think you.
You're invisible. So you have advantage.
I got
Alright.
8,
Thank you.
7, 12. I got a 10, 11, 12.
I got a
Ooh.
13.
So I definitely don't notice Nyla since she's still invisible, even though I can cast see invisibility.
I'm about to trip real hard and then I catch myself. And then I'm just.
Shit. So close. But I'm guessing I do see the other two, though.
They're not exactly being stealthy.
They're not stealthy.
I have Roban like go into like an alley real quick and I jump off of him to run around the corner of whatever building I'm at. And before they actually get up, probably right next to Roban, they'll probably just hear vomiting.
Okay.
Now I was gonna run over and just like pat her on the back.
As soon as you do that, she has her sickle out and like holding it up. And of course she can't see you, so she doesn't know how, like, she's just wildly open. So if you're too close, you might just get cut.
She probably is too close. If she patted her on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it's just me. You can roll to hit though. I don't mind.
It is.
It'd be by accidental.
Invisibility is amazing.
Yes.
It's the first time I've
I
used
got a
it.
3 and a 7, so yeah, I don't think I'd either way.
Yeah, not quite. It's sorry, it's just me. I wanted to make sure you're okay. And apparently you're not super okay.
Go away. You think I want people seeing me vomit? And she barfs more.
I just want to be here for you. You obviously are not comfortable here.
And I said I didn't want to be here.
You're right, I'm sorry. We didn't want to leave you behind again. Maybe we shouldn't have pressured you.
You think? Vomits.
I'm sorry.
Tell the others to stop following me unless they want to see me vomit too.
I think we've seen worse than vomit, other than the fact that, like, we don't like to see you in pain. What?
Arthritis?
What? Sorry.
Where are you? Oh my god. You know what? Forget this. Vomits again. And then cast the invisibility.
Lynn touching her break invisibility.
If that was the case, wouldn't the sea invisibility ended earlier when she touched May?
No, May touched her. So it's...
But she touched May first.
It ends either with an attack or a spell. I don't think it ends if I touch something. Unless I'm, like, attacking them.
So like I remember like if you pick up an object, maybe. I think you're fine. Just trying to remember the spell because people don't use it as often as they should. It's such a great spell
It is nice. It's
for
unfortunate.
combat, but also more importantly, just fun shenanigans.
Indeed.
Is this classified under fun shenanigans?
Right next to prestidigitation.
I love prestidigitation. The best cantrip. So you can see me now? Or is there a roll?
See invisibility allows her to just see you.
Okay, cool.
I can see anything on the area.
Sorry, I keep on forgetting that I'm invisible still.
Yeah, I can see you. And once I'm done casting it, I look straight at you going, go away.
I don't want to leave you alone down here.
Just let me vomit in peace for a minute.
I don't have to, like, if you don't want me to talk to you, that's fine, but I'm not going far because I am worried about you.
Go.
I'm just gonna back up and, like, lean against the wall and, like, try to give her a little bit of space, but, like, I'm also not gonna let her get far enough so that she can disappear again.
Jesus feels the next vomit coming up, walks right up to Nyla in front of her feet and goes,
You
like, you have an option, either you go or I'm vomiting on your shoes right now.
I don't want
She's
that.
gonna, like,
This.
turn face the other.
No, I don't want that. I don't.
By then, Dwindle and May have made it towards them, right?
Yeah, but you definitely hear and smell the vomit.
I was just gonna
Oh,
pick
deal.
her up, face her in a different direction.
Wait, you pick Odd up?
Uh-huh.
As soon as you do, she vomits right onto you.
Well, I was just trying to, like, move her.
I can just think of the gremlin of.
She's not picking her straight up so that, like...
Nope. As soon as you do, it doesn't matter if it lands on your arm, your shirt, doesn't matter. It's on you now.
Okay, but, like, she's turned to the side, like, it's not straight on.
You still have vomit on you.
Well, yeah.
Visible still stands.
Yeah, but she's not vomiting on my face.
Ew.
Or on my chest. She's vomiting on my arm to the side.
Ew.
Put me down.
There's an invisible floating piece of liquid. This place has it all. Except explosions, apparently.
Are you actually saying that out loud?
Yes.
Just slightly turns and goes, "There's explosions. You just didn't see them." Vomits again.
Why didn't you point him out to me? Plus, I'm not running away.
Exactly.
You guys would be the ones to know. How do you make an explosion?
I'm trying to get gunpowder and stuff, but
Don't tell her. As she puts her head back.
that is actually a really good point.
At this point, because Nyla's holding Odd up, you would definitely see her belt is like very glowy. For sure. The way Nyla's holding her at this point. Just saying.
Glowy belt.
Yes,
That's
it's
color.
glowy.
I need to catch up on that. I don't remember anything towards it about the belt.
I know.
That's the
That's
point.
Is it what?
I said that's the point.
Wait, am I seeing the belt too, or is it them seeing it? I'm not sure.
Everybody can see it at this point because of the way you're holding me.
Shiny belt.
What's happening with your
Do
belt?
I know anything about shiny belt? Do we?
Lifts her head back.
Any of us know
None of
anything
your
about shiny belt?
business.
Too bad. We're asking the DM. Do we know anything about shiny belt?
You can tell it's magic, but it doesn't look. It doesn't look like anything you've seen before. Especially as a person who comes from a place that apparently hates magic.
Look, you obviously don't have to tell us. I'm not going to force you to tell us specific things about you, but also you're our friend, so you can't stop us from caring and sticking by your side.
Oh, people who care about you.
Deal with it.
Odd turns her head. Just because my body's turned to the side doesn't mean I can't turn my head towards you. Now put me down.
Thought you liked upbeats.
I thought you did too.
I do, but not when I. Bleh.
How much do you have left in your stomach? That's a lot.
At least 2 more. I've been holding it in.
Looking on the ground.
She
Myself
gave me a
full.
lot of baked goods.
There's more. That's more
true.
odd
We
than
have
odd.
a lot of baked goods.
You gave me a lot of baked goods.
How is this possible? Never mind. I've seen some crazy stuff.
Also, I'm going to use prestidigitation to start cleaning up a little bit as we go.
Who cares? This
Both
place
her
is
and
the
me as
slums of the
necessary.
world. You could use color.
She promised 2 more times. She promised 2 more times, and then just like,
Everything out?
yeah.
Do you want to ride?
What?
You want to ride on my shoulders?
No.
You're sure? You were so happy
Yeah.
last time. Are you going to flee the moment I let you down?
No.
Perception. Not perception. What's the one for? I want to know if you're lying. Insight, that's what it is.
Okay.
I have no idea if you're lying or not.
I have the giant robot. Anyways, if she
But
tries.
seeing as she just fleed, I'm gonna put her on my shoulders because I'm concerned.
I don't want a beast put me down.
Oh no! It's a fairy nap.
I don't want a beast.
Don't make me put you to sleep.
Trust me, this is not the place for me to do a beast put down.
What if we go back up to the surface? Are you going to try to flee again?
Why would I flee on the surface?
You're not
Why
gonna
would
try
you
to
flee down
run.
here?
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't trying to flee. I was just trying to get privacy to vomit.
That is a fair point.
Why are you vomiting?
You also don't have to be ashamed to vomit in front of us.
A lot of
There,
baked
these
goods.
coworkers.
They didn't hold well in my stomach, okay?
Yeah, because you didn't share them with us.
They were mine.
I ate quite a bit of them.
Yes, but you don't have my stomach. Please put me down.
Are you guys gonna talk to the bartender before we go up?
Yep.
Yes.
He's our
Really
best source of
shouldn't.
information. Well, he's our
Why shouldn't we?
he's our best source of information. He's our best lead.
He gave you the information he's willing to give, which is that this creature being will only show up when he feels like showing himself, or when you want him there and everything. So basically, you have to make it more. You have to. I
Make it
vomited too
obvious?
much. My words won't come out right.
Do we need to make it obvious?
No.
No. So that we're looking for him.
No.
No, even if we were trying to make a deal with them.
No.
He's probably even right behind us right now. D100 check.
What if I just try? Hey, Rakshasa, I want to make a deal with you.
89. Where's the Rakshasha?
May is
Show
gonna
me
turn
a
around
tiger with claws.
and walk out of the alley and to the closest person she can find.
So one of us is gonna get shanked here. I'm surprised none of us have.
I know, right?
You want me to find the information for you?
With the ability to do so. Get us out of here as fast as possible.
Maybe. I need water, though.
There you go.
Thank you.
There's alcohol.
As soon as she tastes it, she spits it out.
It's the weakest crap in the world. So to dwarf, it's water.
She spits it out and just throws it out. I'm like, what part of I don't drink?
Here you go. I'm just kidding.
Nyla,
It's
give me
dwarven water.
There you go.
It's dwarf.
I got
Here's
you.
real water.
I trust
Alright.
Nyla on water.
Oh, dwarven water.
She takes it but gargles and spits it out and then actually drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I might be able to get information,
Okay. Where are we going?
Shoot.
but can't be near Dwindle. He's too shiny. Nyla, you're... May might be a possibility if she's not in monstrous form.
I can
May
hop
walked
into
off.
some trash.
I wasn't joking.
Notices she walked off. Oh no.
Not another one.
Should we follow her?
Why can't we stay together? It's like there's some force spreading us apart.
Uh-huh.
I know.
The cat
Yes,
only has so many lives.
Yes, go get her, but put me down.
I'm gonna follow with you still on her shoulders.
Don't you think this looks weird? The thing
No?
on an invisible
Yes.
thing.
Yes, it's very
No, I'm
weird.
not invisible anymore. I used prestidigitation. It made me drop my spell.
That's fair. But still, put me down. I will start kicking you.
You
I'm
can
not
certainly
gonna
try.
lie.
And then her brain remembers.
it's
Starvador?
Garmador's still in your pocket.
No.
Right
I
there.
was holding on to Garmador until I jumped off.
My Discord's doing the thing again.
Did you drop Garmador?
How could I drop Garmador? He's the same size as me. I can't drop him.
Can we hear words still? Yes, we can.
Okay.
You can still hear. You just can't see anything because everything's frozen again.
Hi, chat.
Hi.
And future
Hello.
viewers.
We can work with that.
Audio.
We can work with just voices. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna lose my mind. If it's not one thing, then it's another.
It's magic.
Check your DMs now. Let me know if there's anything that's different than what I already put on.
That's looking so cool.
All right.
Wait, is that Carmador that's gonna be on our shoulder?
And we're back. So, as you all were saying,
Find the cat.
Where's Carmador?
Where's Grandiasha and go get me?
Uh-huh.
Can we just no more? Looks at Nayla. No more wandering off. No more wandering off. We stay as one.
he says this as May has wandered off.
I will try, but I make no promises. I'm with this one now. We're gonna try to stick together till we get back under the surface, at least this time.
I want down. Here, if
Not
someone's
yet.
gonna carry me, actually nobody should be carrying at me because of where we're at. It's really, really not good to
Do you
be
want?
carrying me.
Where are we going?
Do you want to be in backpack?
No, I told you, you too shiny. This place is no. The closest person I could maybe get away with riding on their shoulders is May. But in her monstrous form, it's not gonna get anywhere.
What is this place?
Bad.
May's in her monstrous form, by the way. She just has the cloak over her face and stuff.
Go. Put me down and go get May. Let's go.
We're following May.
Put me down.
Not
Put the
yet.
fairy down.
Not yet.
Put me
You
down.
look suspicious as crap.
We already did.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna try to get down on my own.
Yeah, keep fighting.
Is that acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics versus Nyla's athletics or acrobatics if she's trying to fight you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
My confine.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Dun-dun.
I saw what you rolled.
Oh. Yeah.
I was off by 2.
Oh no. You're staying on my shoulders for now.
20, 21, 22.
We're both
Yeah.
trying to not wander off. Let's do this together for now.
So, I believe May was trying to do something.
Yeah, May's gonna find the closest person she can that's not looking like they wanna kill her. Like the least moderate, most threatening thing. Should we roll for that?
Roll a D100 for me.
this. Let me read it.
You got a huh?
Wait, what now?
22.
22.
Mm-hmm.
The least threatening figure that you the least threatening figure that you notice is with their back turned. What appears to be a young woman.
Hello, excuse me.
This woman turns around as after standing, and you can see that on the taller side, there's thick black hair that poofs out almost like half curls, and it drapes down around 2 long ears. Well, 1 long ear and 1 half ear. And they turn around and you notice one eye has a patch over it, as well as a scar that goes from forehead all the way down and around towards where their lip is, where it just kind of goes down their face almost like half a diamond. And they smile.
I'm so sorry to bother you. I was hoping. I'm not from around here. Actually, I've traveled quite a great distance. But I've recently come into the need of trying to. I need a favor done, and I was wondering if you knew any place that would be most agreeable around these parts.
Persuasion check.
Right, good. 18.
An 18.
Mhm.
I could think of a place like that.
And he's gonna pull out 2 platinum from her bag.
Whoa.
Mhm. Depending on how well your answer is, I can slide you one of these.
Call me Mama. However, as for your favor issue, you can talk to just about anybody around here.
Well, I'm looking for someone with a great range of skills.
You can also find a lot of that around here.
And which one would you think is best?
Well, just asking around, you'll find people that are willing to work, find people willing to kill, find people willing to move things, find people willing to clean up, find people willing to help rob something, take something, move something, build something. If you can think of it, you can find somebody here. After all, that's what this place is for. Just looking around, you can find somebody.
Well, what would you say about someone, just one person, who could do many things, things that most normal people can't think of doing?
Well, then I'd tell you to go talk to the Dark Prince if you could get an appointment.
How does one go about getting an appointment?
You ask.
You ask.
Ask one of his guards. One of the golems. You ask
One
one
of
of
those
them,
things.
and they seem to help.
Can I give an insight check?
Sure.
I got a 15.
Seems like she's pulling your chain a little bit. Not about the golems being his, but about asking them.
I've seen the way they act around people getting close in previous experiences. You can't tell me that that makes much sense, does it?
Fair enough. Those golems are the Dark Princes, but if you're looking to set up an appointment with him, I would suggest you talk to one of his handlers.
Ah, I see. Thank you very much. You've been a lot of help, and she's just gonna toss her one of them. If you'd like the other one, could you tell me where these handlers might be?
Well, you've got the bartender, you've got the executioner, you've got... let's see... bartender, executioner, you've got the keeper, and you got Madam.
Thank you very much. That's very helpful. And she's just gonna toss the other one before pulling up her hood a little bit better and walking back towards where the group is.
Okay.
Yeah.
We found her.
Oh,
Are you guys still arguing? Yes.
no.
Maybe.
No. But Mill's just shaking his head. I see. Okay. Well, it turns out that this Dark Prince might be something to look into after all.
I knew it.
But I did get a list of names that we could check into about getting an appointment with him. Now, how soon that is might not be helpful. So, back on that explosion thing. Dwindle. How? Gunpowder?
It's not
Did
the
it
right.
break rocks?
It's not the right term. It looks odd.
Little-
Just help me out, please.
If they're like back out in the open, like Odd's already like shrunken herself hiding again. If she's still stuck on Nyla's
I think
Think
we're
like-
still in the alleyway talking.
Yeah, we're still on the alleyway if you guys were still arguing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
You don't need to know about explosives, okay? You don't need to know.
Oh.
If you don't tell me, I'll go find a way to figure it out. So,
You don't need them.
You don't.
Tell you what, I'll
mm,
give you this. Grab Shushin's bag and gives her a second dynamite.
No!
May's gonna grab
Oh,
it.
wait, takes it, holds it back.
No.
Gonna ask any more?
Wait, what?
Gonna ask about this anymore?
For your silence.
How big does that explosion? How big is it?
I don't like where this is going. I have really good reason for this.
May. Nyla, are you here?
Uh-huh.
You can see her. Yeah, you can see her.
Oh, we can see her now? Oh, yeah. I don't know, I'm just kind of running out of ideas. What else could we do to get into there? Do you have any ideas?
We could. Wait, did you tell us who these people are that can make appointments?
No. Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh,
Oh,
we could go
Were you?
looks around. I want to look around. Is there anybody watching us?
Make a perception check.
Better. 17.
17. No. Doesn't seem like anybody's watching you.
I don't like the way you talk sometimes. It makes me really suspicious.
He does this especially to get on me as well. Because you know it works. That's the fun part about it.
James is an overthinker. He overanalyzes and he can't tell if I'm being sarcastic, serious, or somewhere in between. Because he overthinks it. If I say something along the lines of, it seems like, or it doesn't seem like, it immediately causes the idea of, is he being sarcastic? Or is he being genuine?
That's like having the insinuated yet.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
That's another good one. I know a lot of the tricks is DMing, but it still gets me.
But
However,
it's fun.
Because you never know which one you're using. So. If it's quiet, we could check with Mr. General. Or my elf. I can check with my elf friend for names.
He's not going to know.
Or we can continue asking around and see if people.
Normally, the higher up, when it comes to higher ups, they kind of have a grasp idea. And for a place this big, I'm pretty sure he has an idea, somewhat of an idea that exists.
Well, I did get a list of names of people that we could try to contact, and the bartender being one of them. The bartender was really evasive.
Do we need to pay him more to get him to talk?
Same time.
Maybe we weren't asking the right questions.
What kind of questions should we be asking? Do you have an idea?
Questions not exactly targeted, but maybe asking specifically about the Dark Prince.
Wait, are you sharing the names of the Dark Prince and whatnot? We didn't hear any of that, so player-wise, we did.
No. I haven't shared the names yet.
Did the bartender call him the Dark Prince earlier? Did anyone else call him the Dark Prince?
Mhm.
Okay. I thought so, but I wasn't positive. Do you have ideas on specific questions to ask the bartender if we go back? That you think might be more helpful?
Apparently you can make an appointment.
So we
I
should
don't
make an
remember
appointment.
what they're called. That you used to. Oh my gosh, it's slipping.
Oh, we should
I have
do that,
one
right?
question, which is a yes or no question for him. But I can think of this maybe backfiring.
What are you thinking?
I ask him a simple question.
Can we have an
Just-
appointment?
That's one. But the big question is the one that these two were looking for, Nyla and Kay, the Dark Prince? And it's a yes or a no question. And if that's the case, we might get people stuck on us. Because
Well-
clearly we don't belong here.
If you want, one of us can do it.
It's true. We also don't have to specifically ask that, but we could see if we can get an appointment. At
I'm
least first.
I'm willing to ask. And May's gonna transform back into her normal self and pull her back.
We need to talk about that. I knew something was weird with you.
Yeah, something's weird about you too, buddy. Don't worry.
I'm a dwarf. You're a shapeshifter.
Yeah, that. Okay. That being said, I'm willing to go ask.
Alrighty.
If you guys stay back. Nyla, do you want to do that mind thingamajiggy you do?
I can't, not until tomorrow.
It might go one. All of us.
True.
He
Although,
hasn't seen me normally.
Oh, then you absolutely are not showing up. Because if fiends go to the 9 hells here,
Do I have something?
you might be the only one who can get out of here alive.
You think I'd leave Nyla? Or Odiel? Dwindle, I know we don't get along that great. But I
But,
wouldn't leave
hey.
you either.
You've seen those golems. If they want us dead, we're most likely dead. So
Yeah,
so if one of us can get out with the information that
I
we
might-
know, that's more important. I think everybody can agree on that.
I might be able to pull something. And if this stops Nyla from selling her fucking soul,
What?
I don't know what will.
Excuse me? What?
Oh, Oh.
What?
Nyla made a
What?
deal, and if we
Wait.
don't do this, she's basically a goner.
That's a
doesn't
22 to hit Nyla.
Nyla!
I'm punching Nyla in the face.
Yep, yeah, that hits.
You know what? That knocks me off of you. Woo!
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'm free.
6. He's not holding back, so that's crap. That's
Can he reach
about-
that tall?
Yes.
It's called jumping.
That's 8. That's 6
Oh,
damage.
hurry up!
Six damage. What was that for?
He's looking down and he's holding you. You stupid idiot!
It's
A
just
soul is everything. Everything. We can die here. But hey, there's an afterlife, right?
Maybe.
How short
Okay.
is our time here compared to an eternity? You never risk that. Goodness sakes. I can't leave you guys alone. Can I? You sold your soul.
Not if we can find this thing and kill it.
That's just gonna hide inside of May's cloak behind her. She's on the ground, but she's just hiding inside her cloak.
What else have you not told me?
I don't know. I don't know what's important to know.
Because this is big. This is so unbelievably big. Where we might need to get upstairs help to make sure this gets done.
You think they can?
They can help. In some way or ever. Maybe material help, with items maybe, with potions, information, whatever. But we need now the information more than ever. And I'm willing to pay that darn damn info broker whatever price he needs. Let's get this done and get out of this stinking hellhole. Picks you up, slaps you on a bit on the face, and is heading straight to the bartender.
May, why'd you have to tell him?
It slipped. Thought he knew. I thought we told him. But I don't think we did. Are you okay? Cure wounds?
I'm fine. Just a broken nose.
Just slip that in there.
Tooth may be gone. Who knows?
Just hoping to get
May's
through
gonna
this without
run after Dwindle.
too much.
He's just going straight to the bartender.
I'm gonna like contest, like hold you back.
Can you?
Hold me back! Hold me back!
Dwindle.
Hmm.
And she's gonna like try to grab your arm.
What?
We gotta think about this. You
I am
don't
thinking
think
about
you
this.
think that you are not. You are not thinking about this. What if you're dressed in armor? You have sigils on you. Do you think that they think you're gonna get yourself in trouble? You're gonna get all of us in trouble. We can't demand that information, especially as angry
not
as you
demanding.
are.
Lifts up a gold bar. Hence, it shows a bit of it. I'm paying in gold. And they know.
Don't you think that
They
makes
can
you
get a
look
lot
a
out of
little
me.
bit more suspicious?
Mm-hmm. But we need to get this done. And he's our best shot, isn't he?
Just quietly walks up in front of
Unless you
Dwindle.
got a better idea. He's currently, to our knowledge, our best shot.
Well, there's a couple different names. I've already exhausted bartender, but what was it? Daisy. She's the executioner, the keeper, Madame.
Execution. Oh, good heavens! What else have I got done here?
I don't want to know. But there's other things we can ask. Other people that have information on this creature in particular. Do we really want to make it seem suspicious with the bartender?
Yes, at the same time, I may have a bit of information. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know.
And is it worth it giving this information?
No. Matter of fact, if I give it, I'm probably will never enter Flaming Broth again.
Dwindle, there's other ways of doing things. Your
Yeah.
home is everything. You never lose it. I know you might not be home now, but you can't lose your home. And we're going to figure this out either way. But
It's not worth
it's
it.
never a first resort.
We got the money. Let's just figure something out then. What do we do? Come on. Ideas. Now. Think. As I see a straightforward option. An option that we can pay for.
Do you think he will give us what we are asking for? Something that could be detrimental to him telling us for that much gold?
Information.
I don't...
Everyone's got a price. Especially for these type of people. They always do. They do. Scum of the earth. He keeps that quiet when he says that one.
Let me try something.
Okay.
And if it doesn't get us anywhere, we'll figure something else out. Does that sound okay? It's not something that's gonna... Nobody's gonna get hurt about this.
Alrighty.
And, May is going to look at him, like, give me 5 minutes, and I'll be right back.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
That's all.
Okay. How far of a walk is it to the bartender?
I don't think we went that far.
Not that
I don't
far.
think so.
Probably maybe 10 minutes at most.
Before you go, he looks around, making sure no one sees this.
Perception.
Makes it look good. 16?
Doesn't seem like anybody's watching.
I don't like how he keeps rolling. He is going to very discreetly hand you a piece of cloth. It's a very heavy piece of cloth.
Oh. And this is for...
You'll see. Goes back to the others. No,
He's
it's like
gonna-
you can feel something metal in there.
Ah, you get me. Okay.
Odile quietly just finally walks up to me, hugs on her.
I'm just gonna look down.
Starts whispering, "What is your plan?
5 minutes.
What is your plan?"
Nothing. Just asking a question. Don't worry about it.
I do worry about it. We don't know how things work down here, and it's been proven that since we've gotten down here.
Maybe that's what you think. And,
If anybody should get 5 minutes, it should be me.
No. You're too scared of it down here. Something happened. You don't need to
Yes, but this is also my
do
fault,
anything like that.
as you girls have clearly pointed out.
Well, if it's your world, you wouldn't have ran away from it. And May's gonna like kind of like pull her cloak and walk away. Pulling up her cloak back again.
Takes a
Turn
deep breath.
towards Nyla. Towards that. See, I didn't run away.
Nyla really wishes she could turn invisible again.
To the plastic.
Well, we will happily visit the bartender next time. I let it run a little late because we had started a little late, but it is 10:30. So, I do hope that everybody enjoyed this session of the Journey of Grandiasha. Thank you all for following the Will-O-Wisps here and sitting down for a wonderful story time that they had for us. After a harrowing experience of emotion and drama, as well as a little bit of bonding in a different way, our group makes their way, or at least May makes her way back to the bartender next time. So, I hope all of you have a wonderful evening, day, afternoon, whatever it is. But no matter what, we hope that you all will join us here at the campfire, that we'll keep roaring for you here in the Will-O-Wisp Woods. Good night, everybody.